Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to fold a cat ring. It could be a napkin ring, or it could be a finger ring, it could even be a bracelet. If you're an adult like me, you would want a 3.5-inch square. If you want to do a napkin ring, use a 6-inch square. But I'm going to show you how to do it with a 6-inch square just to make it easier for you to see. But like I said, your sizes are right here and you can fold it out of any size that you want. We're going to get started. Fold, if you have double-sided paper or patterned paper, you want to start with your patterned side up or your decorated side up. What we're going to do is fold it in half in one direction and fold it in half in the other direction. What you're going to do is now cupboard fold to the center crease on both sides. The next step is we're going to take the edge, this raw edge, and we're going to bring it to the farthest crease, and we're going to crease here. And open it up, turn it, take this other edge, fold it to the farthest crease, or bring the edge to the farthest crease, and then crease here. So now what you have is you have these 4 sections that are half the size of the 2 sections on the outside. Now turn it over and you'll have all mountain folds, and you're going to fold one edge to the closest crease like so. And you're going to turn it over and you have the folded edge at the top. You want to take the left and the right sides of the folded edge and bring these to the center crease right here. Make sure there's no gap in between. This is very important to keep this gap nice and tight, so there is no gap in between here. So now what you have is you're going to turn this over. You have a point here. You have this crease right here. You'll see this crease. This is where you want to take your point and bring that point to this crease right here. And I'm going to flatten it. And then I'm going to turn it over. And what I have with these, I have these flaps. And I'm going to take the first one, I'm going to pivot it up, straight up, and I'm going to lay this mountain crease right over that top edge. And I'll do the same on this side. I'm going to pick up this with my finger, let it go straight up, and I'm going to press it right on top of the crease, just to line up with that crease underneath. So it looks like this. Now I'm going to take the points and I'm going to line to have the fold start and end here. I'm going to you can see it just works parallel to this fold, and I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm taking the right side and I'm going to just, using this as my guide, I'm going to fold that and fold it backwards to make a point right here. Now I like to put some glue, a spot of glue here, just to keep it laying down flat, like so. And then what we have is, this is the front and this is the back. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to fold this raw edge to the closest crease, but I'm not going to go on top of it. I'm going to just be a little short of that, just to give it some room. Just a little short of that crease, and then I'm going to fold it up along the existing crease. And I see another crease, I need to just fold it along the existing crease again, and then one more time along the existing crease. You'll see a crease there. Go ahead and just use that as your guide and fold. Give this all a very good crease, and what you're going to do next is you're going to fold the bottom point just a little bit over the folded bottom edge. Just a little, not much. I'd say that's not even a 1/16 of an inch, maybe about a 1/16 of an inch. And that's just making the shape of the cat's face. And I want it to go over just a little, and then I'm tucking that in. I'm just going to tuck that in, and now my cat is finished, at least the folding part. So I'm going to turn it over, and now I'm going to take this right here along this existing crease and fold it backwards. And do this on both sides. And now is the time, if you want to decorate your cat face, this would be the time to do it. So I'll just take it, and I've got a pen. You can use paints, you can use anything you want to make little eyes. You could make them any way you want. Make the little nose. And then I'm going to make the little face. And I'm going to make whiskers, but I don't want my whiskers to I don't want to draw them over that. So what I'm just going to use is so I can make a nice straight line, and I won't worry about getting the paper underneath. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm just creating a matching set of whiskers, and I'm just not worried about going over the paper because I just had that little guide there. So now my ring is ready to assemble, and this one is going to be a napkin ring because of the size. But what you need to do is take either your fingers, or you can take a bone folder if you have one, or some kind of folding tool to kind of curl your paper just a little bit, just to get that curve started. We're going to do the same on the other side. Just a nice little curve using your folding tool. And now I have little pockets here, and I can just take this around. I like to glue this little piece down too, this little part with a little tiny spot of glue. Just, I can get that glued. There it goes. And now just hold it down just for a moment. It doesn't take long. And then once that glue has held down, yeah, that should hold it. Now I'm going to take the same thing. I'm going to glue. Just going to find that little place here, and I'm going to I know where I want to put the glue, so I'm just going to put a little spot of glue here, maybe here, and possibly here as well. And just take that and tuck it into the place that you want it to be, and then hold it just for a few moments, and it should stick together. And that is your cat ring. Well, here's your final. This is the napkin ring size, and then just a little 3.5 inch. I was able to make little 3.5 inch rings here and a 3 inch here for my pinky. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had lots of fun making these cats, and I hope you have just as much fun too.